So here's the deal. I am a very stingy person. Okay, I don't spend a lot of money. I tend to avoid spending. I've also worked at Walmart for a long time. Like, if you have a guess right now, it's probably longer than that. Um, and so, I will use this combined knowledge, I guess, or combined knowledge is the wrong word. I will use this information I have to share with you the top 5 best ways to get discounts on sweet things, because I have a really, really bad sweet tooth. Like, I like sweet things. I like sugar, okay? And but I'm still like trying to save money, okay? So that means I'm always on the hunt for deals, right? How can I get some sugar that doesn't taste like complete garbage on a budget? And so yeah, that's my introduction, I guess. Let's get into it. Honorable mention, okay? Honorable mention is for the rollbacks. Rollbacks are just the discounts at Walmart, and you will see them often. They'll be in various departments. Sometimes they'll be for like a long time, for like a single item. Sometimes they'll be for a very brief time. Sometimes there'll be a clearance stuff, whatever. You need to keep an eye out for these rollbacks because they will be very steep at times, right? And they will give you heavy discounts on some good stuff. And they're pretty easy to spot, right? With the digital tags, all of them have like a little poking out rollback flag that stays in there. It's a red flag, pretty hard to miss. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, and look at the prices. You know. Number 5, officially top 5, and this one's for you. I guess sugar lovers, not sugar lovers, obviously sugar lovers. Fruit, if you enjoy like sweet fruit. Number 5 is actually the Hispanic aisle and the Hispanic candy. I you know, in my area, you know, there's a high Hispanic population, and I highly recommend going to that section if you can and trying some stuff out. Some of it's actually pretty good, and a lot of mango, a lot of fruit if you're into that. But let's say you don't like that; it's too spicy. A lot of it's spicy, or number 2, like you don't have a Hispanic section near Walmart. I don't know all Walmarts, so maybe you don't. If that's the case, I would recommend just like the very cheap little bags of candy in the candy aisle. You don't want the bulk bags because those are overpriced, which is usually the opposite of how it works. Usually you get more if you pay in bulk, but not in this case. Doesn't matter. You just want like the cheap little crappy bags of like great value peach rings. They don't taste that great, okay? So that you're sacrificing quality a little bit, but this is probably the best deal for fruit stuff. We might have another one later. We'll see. Okay. Number 4, I would say. Ooh, I'm having to order this in my head a little bit. How do I want to approach this? Number 4 is the discount bakery goods, okay? The discount bakery goods are in almost every Walmart I've been to. Every Walmart I've been to. They might not do it everywhere across the U.S., but the Customer Value Program, or CVC, I believe. CVP? Yeah, CVP. I'm sorry. I can spell, I promise. Is just what employees use to mark stuff down and make it more accessible for you. Not just Walmart does it. A lot of stores do it. I recommend it. Going to look. And a lot of what they're marking down, because it's bakery, is sugar, right? They're marking down bakery goods, which is my personal favorite. I love baked goods. A lot of it has chocolate. A lot of it has like cinnamon, right? Fruit is there as well. Super grab bag of stuff, right? You don't exactly know what you're going to get, but it's definitely worth checking out. I strongly recommend looking at that. The one, why isn't it higher? I guess is the question. Number 1, it's not very consistent. Number 2, I don't think that the prices are actually that good, right? A lot of the stuff is like $3. I don't live in like a super big metro area. Um, it is a metro for sure, but like I wouldn't say like $3 is that good if you're like super strict about prices. Um, so yeah, just keep that in mind. You can get some pretty good stuff, but like often the cheapest prices will be for like a single muffin or a single, a single like slice of pound cake, which is fine, but if you're like looking to get like the best bang for your buck, it's probably not what you want. Also, I'm also prioritizing not just bang for your buck, right? I also prioritize like I don't want like a crazy amount of food either. Like I don't want like an absolute ton of sugar, right? Which is why I don't buy like the huge bags of candy. I just need to spend a little bit of money at a time to get me through like a short period and then move on, get something else later. So, yeah. Number 3. I believe we're on number 3 now. Number 3 is the Great Value Pop Tarts. And the reason it's number 3, price wise, it's amazing. This is a great deal. But the taste is just okay. I think probably it's a little bit worse than the name brand Pop Tarts. That said, you are getting a way better deal. This is like one of the cheapest markdowns from, brand name to generic there is, right? Like per Pop Tart, the giant, huge container Pop Tarts costs more per Pop Tart than the smallest Great Value one, as far as I know. That's what I remember, which is actually a pretty big deal. And so if you're like dirt poor, you have like $2 left. Perfect. You can get like 3 Pop Tarts, or sorry, 3 packs of 2 Pop Tarts. Boom. You now have 6 Pop Tarts, which is awesome, and you no longer have to worry about starving to death or your blood sugar crashing, like me, which is pretty cool. Again, they're a little bit low on the list because the taste isn't that good. Number 2. This one is the Great Value ice cream sandwiches. And ice cream, a lot of time, is actually super expensive. And so to have these ice cream sandwiches be like $2 or $3 is actually huge, okay? Because you are getting such a good deal on them. You are getting a lot of ice cream sandwiches for a cheap price. The one issue I have with these is that the wrappers are terrible. They just are super hard to peel back. You kind of have to like peel around in like a loop if you like want to get it just right. And if you have the Great Value ice cream sandwiches, you know what I'm talking about. The other ice cream sandwiches do not have this problem, but the Great Value ice cream sandwiches do, okay? But yeah, just keep that in mind. The wrappers suck, but the ice cream tastes great. If you like ice cream like me, I'm a huge ice cream person, so this is like an amazing deal for me. I love the Great Value ice cream sandwiches, and yeah, definitely recommend that. Number 1. What's number 1? What can beat the ice cream sandwiches? Nothing. Nothing really can. But for number 1, I'm giving it to the Great Value Fudge Brownie mix. And that is because for like $1.50, you are getting an entire tray of brownies, okay? This does precipitate on a couple things. You have to actually bake it yourself. You have to, right, you have to have the oil, you have to have the pan, you have to have the, eggs or whatever. But if you have that stuff, this is absolutely the best deal in the store. Not the best deal, there's probably something else better, but from what I've seen, this is an amazing deal. I love brownies, so this is like very high priority for me. And you don't even have to make the entire tray if you want. If you're like, you know what, that sounds like a good deal, but I don't necessarily want an entire tray of brownies. Especially if you're like, if this list is for you, I think you probably don't like, live with a ton of people. But for me, this is amazing because if you're not filling the entire tray of brownies, you can just do the Google online. Mug brownie with box mix recipe, and it'll give you a good recipe, and it's super easy to make. Tastes amazing. Doesn't taste quite as good in my opinion as the full box, or as the tray of brownies, pan of brownies. But that said, I still think it's pretty good. This is awesome deal. Can't recommend it more. And anyway, I hope you guys learned something. Got some valuable tips for your shopping. Yeah, that's all I have to say. See you later.